Here are the new items coming into the latest patch of Predecessor. Let's start off with the carries. The first item is called Equinox. 20 physical power, 35 attack speed, 20% critical strike chance. And his first ability is called Nightshade, where critical strikes deal 6% bonus true damage. And his second ability is called Adamant. On falling behind a 40% max health, gain a 200 to 400 shield for 4 seconds, and the cooldown is 90 seconds. This card, while expensive, has a lot of bonuses, like a shield and critical strikes doing more damage. You're going to see this everywhere on all the ADCs. The next item is called Nuclear Rounds, where it costs a little bit more, 3,200, but the benefits outweigh the cost. 40 physical power, 25 attack speed, 250 mana, and 20% critical strike chance. And its ability is called Havoc. Your abilities deal 4 to 20% more damage based on 20 to 100% critical strike chance. So depending on how much crit you're building, Nuclear Rounds is going to live up to its name. And lastly, Plasma Blade. 25 power, 45 magical power, I think that's the first honestly, and 35 attack speed. Its ability is called Vibro Cutter. Basic attacks against heroes grant you 8% critical strike chance for 3 seconds, stacking up to 5 times. The more you hit, the more you crit, and the more damage you're going to do to the enemy. What an amazing item. Plus it's physical and magical, so you can definitely run this on Twin Blast because it gives you attack speed anyway. And on to the assassins. Penumbra. 40 physical power, 200 health, 6 pen, and 20 ability haste. On takedown, reduce your non-ultimate cooldowns by 4 seconds. All the crunches out in the world are rejoicing because this item is first on the list. Reducing all non-ultimate cooldowns by 4 seconds on takedown, on just a takedown, this is going to be used everywhere. The next item is called Tainted Trident. It's another tainted item, so you know it's anti-heal. 40 power, 8 pen, and 10 ability haste. Its ability is called Blighted Strikes. On dealing damage, reduce the target's healing by 40% for 3 seconds. And its second ability is called Wound Seeker. Your abilities deal 4% bonus true damage to blighted units. So if you see a Chimera, run something that is tainted. Fighters also get 3 new items. Earthshaker being my most favorite one here. 30 physical power, 30 attack speed, and 300 health. Its ability is called Battleborn. Upon dealing damage to an enemy hero or monster, increase your ability damage dealt by 1% for 3 seconds, stacking up to 15 times. Melee heroes gain stacks twice as fast. So with Greystone, I can, oh my goodness, Greystone offlane is going to be revolutionized. I'm telling you guys, as a main, this is my first item. The next item is Gaia Greaves. 350 health, 30 physical armor, 15 ability haste, and 20 tenacity. Move to generate up to 100 stacks of Tremor. Each stack grants 0.7 bonus move speed. Your basic attacks expends all current stacks, dealing up to 50 bonus physical damage. Lose 50 stacks per second while slowed or immobilized. And you also get Unburden, which increases your jump height by 75%. And the last fighter item is called Mist Meadow Buckler, which gives you 40 physical power, 30 magical armor, and 5% Omnivamp. Its first ability is called Mistwood Guard. Gain 100 Mistwood charges, regenerate 5 charges per second, while at 100 charges, gain 15 bonus magical armor. That is a lot of magical armor. And the second ability is called Bark Skin. Upon receiving magical damage, consume Mistwood charges based on the amount of damage taken. Each charge consumed blocks 1 damage. Bark Skin can block up to 50% of incoming damage based on available charges. You could put this on and just be a tank, just taking so much magical damage for a short period of time, so where you can just, so you can take a lot of damage, look at the person who's doing the damage and take them down. I'm so excited for this one. The mages get 2 more items in the upcoming updates. Noxica, 85 magical power, 25 ability haste. On damaging an enemy hero with an ability, marks them for 3 seconds, dealing damage to a marked hero with a separate ability, activates Dark Matter. And Dark Matter deals 5% of the target's maximum health as bonus damage. But yeah, this is just a magical bleed item, and it is honestly so cool. Definitely gonna use it for Morgesh. And next there's Soulbinder, 75 magical power, 400 mana, 15 ability haste. Deal 8% additional true damage to enemy heroes that are at least 1,500 plus units away. With each activation of Arcane Salvo, permanently gain 1 magical power and is a 12-second cooldown. Both of these items are going to be so well on Mortgage. I could just see now. I don't ever want to go mid lane anymore. Support gets 4 new items. Let's look at them. The first is Chrysella, 45 magical power, 100 base mana regen, 15 ability haste. Upon casting an ability, empower your next basic attack within 4 seconds to deal magical damage on hit and reduce your current non-ultimate cooldown by 15%. I can just see it all now. The support Bellicos or the support Arguses. This is their first item. Dawnstar, 250 health, 75 base health regen, 20 armor, 10 ability haste. Your basic attacks reduce enemy heroes damage dealt by 2% for 3 seconds, stacking up to 5 times. Melee basic attacks apply 2 more stacks. And upon immobilizing enemy heroes, gain a 20% attack speed for 2.5 seconds. All the steals are going to be using this item, for sure. And it's very cheap, only at 2,600. Next item is called Ever Bloom, 45 magical power, 200 health, 8% health and shield power. Your heals and shields grant yourself and an ally heroes 5% damage mitigation and 15% tenacity for 2 seconds. This is going to be item specifically for FaZe or Muriel. And lastly, Lunaria, 55 magical power, 10 ability haste, 8% healed and shield power. Gain charges of incandescence equal to 30% of damage dealt to enemy heroes. On healing or shielding an ally hero, consume all incandescence charges and heal the ally for an additional amount based on the charges consumed. Prioritize it to the lowest health target. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to like target the FaZe first from now on. Everbloom and Lunaria are the essential items for FaZe and Muriel. And lastly, the tanky gets 1 additional item, which is called Fist of Razul, 450 health, 25 physical armor, 10 ability haste. Upon dealing or receiving damage, gain a stack of might each second for 3 seconds. Upon reaching 5 stacks, empower your next basic attack to deal bonus magical damage increased by 2 times for heroes. Heal for 50% of the damage dealt by this effect. That is a lot going on in this item. That is all of the items. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below.